It kind of helped them advance. I mean, do you think this was a conspiracy?
Gotta go with Jacob Butter. Gotta go lefty.
No, we're talking about the players. That's tournament champion into the podcast.
There he is, right there.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Down Lane Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to Down Lane Podcast. We are streaming live from the lab at Town and Country Lanes. I am your host, Kyle Haines, and with me is the assistant to the host, Anthony Scaccia.
Hello, everyone. It's a great day in the Northeast, as my father would say.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell on YouTube to get alerts from our channel when we put out some content and live shows. Share with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
And Instagram.
I said that, but okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out my ears. I don't know what you're saying.
You're all disheveled.
There we go. I don't want to ruin the hat, though.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. We'd love to get your insight on the show or suggestions and whatnot. And don't forget, you can always comment to us during the show. We'll take your comments, and we'll also take your questions live on air because we are a wealth of information.
We're a bank, necessarily, that is willing to give out information at any given time.
We'll even loan it out at interest.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right, on today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about our weekend this weekend.
Your mic's off, pretty sure.
My mic's off again?
Yeah.
This is not possible.
You muted yourself.
I did not mute myself.
I muted you.
You're an idiot.
There we go.
How are we doing, folks? Can anybody hear me? All right. So
Restart.
on tonight's show, we're going to be talking about our weekend bowling, which was great for one of us and not so great for another. And then some local action around town here, as we always do. We like to promote some of our local tournaments. A little bit about the PWBA, how they finished up last weekend, how they're going to be, or what they're going to be doing this weekend. The PBA 50 that's going on right now. Can you get yourself together over there?
Sorry, it's so hard with this hat.
You are a mess.
I completely forgot how I wore this hat.
You flip your headphones backwards.
I did, but I can't do it today. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
I tried.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about the PBA 50 and what's going on right now. They should be starting match play, or not match play, excuse me. The finals, the stepladder finals, any second now. We're gonna talk about the PBA playoffs a little bit, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a season in review. Season in review. I don't know why you're putting that sign up.
Just got to represent this week. Lefty Love, to all the people out there today.
Yeah. So this weekend we went bowling in Connecticut again.
I'm upset, Kyle. You went out of sequence here. You always ask me how my week was first.
Well, this was about our week.
I'm 12 weeks in, and I have a routine I like to follow every day. Can you restart? Anthony,
sorry.
how was your week? Well, it was great. Thank you so much. It was a pretty good week. I mean, we bowled a little bit. We had a good. Some of us had a good time. Besides my 137 game,
Well,
it was a good time.
That was just your second block. You're not mentioning that.
Yeah, the first block was just bad, poor execution.
Yeah.
But then I got it together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that was a tough shot. It was basically almost a 1-to-1.
Right. We should get a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Should I get a picture of it quick? Might be able to
Yeah,
pull
you
it
can pull it up. Yeah, find it and we'll get it up there.
Just so people don't know, we did go to the NEBA, the New England Bowling Association tournament this weekend. It was out in Nutmeg Bowl in Fairfield, Connecticut. Is that the right place, right?
That is correct.
That is the home of Buddy's Pro Shop as well.
It is?
Yeah, that's like the place.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure.
But it was the buddiesproshop.com open.
It was.
Yeah. And he apparently always likes to pick a very difficult pattern.
He always picks anything. It's usually that's the same pattern.
Yeah.
But it was a 1.5 to 1, super short, 34 feet. Had to play close to the gutter. Other than that,
very close to the gutter.
You wanted to be close to the gutter. Kyle was nice and close here. Pattern name Austin.
They didn't name it.
They didn't name it. It was.
I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was the PWBA, or excuse me, not the PWBA, but I believe it was the Women's U.S. Open flat pattern. I think because it's a 25 or 26 milliliter, almost 1-to-1. It was like 1.1 or 1.2 to 1.
Yeah, it was 1.5 to 1. Yeah, it was
1.5 to 1. Okay.
Yeah, it was super hard. Played close together. We don't have any clips because it's on our other thing. Austin, it is on. I don't even know how to say it.
It doesn't really matter, but yeah, it was super flat. You played close to the gutter or tried to, and then basically I found the gutter a few times, maybe opened with a double gutter.
The greatest. Can I tell this story? The greatest.
Go ahead.
The greatest story I will ever have of Kyle now is we literally just got done with practice. We're on lanes 44, 43, 44, whatever it is. And you got to get in brackets after
first frame,
whatever it was. You could get in up until the 5th frame or something.
First frame. Oh no, brackets is the end of the first game.
Right.
Sorry.
That was the pattern right there.
Yep, that's it.
So you can get into brackets up until frame 5 or the end of first game. Kyle gets up there, and it's gonna be normal to see people throw gutters. Well, Kyle double gutters, comes back into the settee area and says, "All right, guys, got to go get jackpots and brackets." And me and my brother Joe was out there, my brother, and we looked at each other like he just double guttered and went and go put himself in brackets and jackpots.
Listen, if you don't have confidence, you don't have. Why are you even there?
I mean, you're right. Thought it was just funny how you double guttered and then instantly go to brackets and jackpots.
Like I told you in the car ride on the way home. I had
your game.
That's right. You have to have.
Gotta keep it close to
Trust
gutter.
is a must, or your game is a bust. And I trusted myself to get it to the gutter, and I got it there every time.
Still a bust.
Yeah, no, I did not bowl good though. I
bought you dinner.
Yeah.
Good for me.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Because you finish in the 11th and you walk out of there with $150.
It was 290.
12 hours of bowling and or 12.
It was good. It was
12-hour day, and you got $100.
Sorry, it was fun.
But yeah, Anthony got me dinner, so I've officially realized now that I will just stand on the side of the road in front of Anthony's house and just put a sign up that says "We'll bowl for food," because he can just pick me up on the way to Connecticut.
As long as you drive home.
Right. So
if you're not going to bowl, you might as well drive there and home.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
No, I'm bowling, but I'll bowl for food. That's it. I just want dinner on the way home.
Yeah, we had 5 guys. It was good.
#, we'll bowl for food. Thanks, Austin. All right, that's my new tagline. We'll bowl for food.
Yeah. Mine's Lefty Love.
And I all right. So
and
your shirt
We'll
will be
Bowl for
Lefty
Food.
Love, and my shirt will be We'll bowl for food. Awesome. All right. Well, yeah. So Anthony did good though. He finished 11th. He made it to match play. 2 rounds of match play, right? Round of 32, round of 16.
Yeah, eliminator,
Yep.
round of 32, round of 16. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Bowled really good. He had great look in the final. So I didn't think anybody was going to stop you, but that 2-hander that you ran into
He bowled
also
well.
had a great look.
Yeah, he didn't bowl good the next game though.
No.
I think he shot like 195.
Okay.
Not great. I mean, I only shot 204 that game. I lost to him. But he shot like 230.
Yeah.
He opened, struck, blower 710 off the sheet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you didn't have a bad game. I think maybe am I remembering correctly? Were you losing a little bit of reaction that game?
I lost on the left lane.
Yeah.
The right lane I was okay. On the left lane I started leaving 7s and I tried to do a little bit too much on it. And then you try to slow down and then I got around it and then it was through the face and then okay. And then you try to just roll it again. And then I threw a little bit pinch too hard, 7-pin again. I just didn't have a good I lost that look on that lane a little bit, but I think it's because I think we discussed it. As soon as my stuff started to shine up a little bit, my look was like way worse.
Yeah.
I didn't have 34 feet. There's a lot of friction, but I didn't have as much friction as I thought I was going to have, which is typical in that center. I think I told everybody that.
Yeah.
Before we got out there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah, I could get to the pocket all day. I couldn't really strike a lot. And like I said, I did. They owe me a lot of money, the bowling alley. Not the tournament, the bowling alley.
No, you clean their gutters. You don't have to do anything for the next 3 months.
But seriously, I actually could get to the pocket a lot. I wasn't executing very, very well, though. So I determined that I'm going to give up on this arm swing change that I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 months and go back to normal. And I was throwing it pretty good the other day. So we'll see. You're always working on something, and it's your dad was like, maybe you should just go back. And I'm like,
I've said that to you for a while.
Yeah, but your dad's smarter than you.
So except when he loses his shoes.
Let's not get into that. All right, so what's going around town here? We got the States coming to Boulevard. We talked about that.
Still going on.
Yeah. Any idea what the results are so far?
None.
None at all. Okay.
No, I haven't looked at it at all. So.
And then the TNBA doubles are going on.
Yeah, we've got the TNBA doubles this week. Saturday and Sundays, the last 2 shifts. I believe they're really full. So if you're going to try and get in, make sure to get a hold of somebody. If you don't know how to get a hold of somebody, find Facebook. If not, find me, and I will get in touch with Natalie. I'm bowling like 5 shifts this weekend, 4 Sunday and 1 on Saturday. And then last and not least, we have a recap of our Tuesday night mini tournament. We did another one this week. We had another 21
here at Town and Country.
Yep,
yeah.
We had bowled on titanium, 44 feet this week. Went from a little shorter to a little longer. Leader was Zach Phillips. He was about plus 80 for 4. Joe DeVellis was second. Billy McGaffin was third, and Gabe Crisculo was fourth. And we had Zach Phillips versus Gabe in the first round. Zach Phillips won. Then we had Joe DeVellis versus Billy McGaffin. Billy McGaffin won. And then in the finals round, we had Zach Phillips against Billy McGaffin, and Zach Phillips won. So it was 4.5 to 1 ratio. Congrats to Zach. I think that was, I don't know if he's ever won a tournament with match play.
No.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a big tournament. But you got to give the kids
20 guys there for a Tuesday night at the end of the year. Yeah.
He won at least $100. So,
yeah.
But next week we'll be doing the last Tuesday night mini tournament. I don't know the pattern yet. I'll put it up probably tomorrow. Hopefully, if I get around to it. If I remember, but we're going to do one and then one next Tuesday, and then we're flipping over to Thursday the week after for our series. So that was our little.
That's for the rest of the summer, the Thursday nights.
That's going to go until July 15th.
Yep.
Little experience, kind of the same format, but we're going to add like a bowler of the year into it, bowler of the series, and then we're going to have a little how they're doing the Pba playoff. We're going to do our own type of playoff, depending on how many points people have. We're going to try it at least. We're going to give it a shot. So $20 a week for at least 4 games, and then we're going to go to seeded bracket play, probably
nice.
one through 4, so 4 players probably. It's good experience. Got a lot of people talking about experience, and they're happy that they get a chance to bowl on something harder without spending too much money.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. So
PWBA is starting again tonight. They have a practice session for the Lincoln Open at the Sun Valley Lanes in Lincoln, Nebraska. But last week they had the Twin Cities Open, which we talked about, and we had our little watch party here at the bowling alley.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I was here for about 5 minutes and then had to go to dinner with Stephanie, and actually, no, we had dinner. A lot of sushi. I love sushi. Sorry. Well, side note. And then Dasha Kavalova was the winner of that.
Crushed it.
Yeah, 10 Gs.
Not bad.
It was good to see like Kelly Kulik back in
the mix. Yeah,
on TV or streaming. But yeah, she throws it darn good. I mean, all of them do, but yeah. And then, like I said, this week they're in Lincoln, Nebraska, and practices tonight. So I didn't see what the pattern was. They didn't have it posted.
They posted it after the tournament started last time.
They did. Interesting. So it's a little different for the ladies than the men.
Yeah, the men they don't post it really. They do post it. Excuse me. Right. The women, they don't post it. It's not as out there.
Right.
Two different organizations.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how it should be.
I agree with you. I think I would think it would be great if everybody was kind of quote unquote blind going into the
tell
tournament.
Them what it is after.
Yeah. Or don't. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, at least after, so they can have a game plan for next time they see it. They should be able to combat it a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. But I agree with you. I think I don't think they should be announcing patterns. Totally. Excuse me. And then PBA 50 is going on right now. They got the actually we should probably look that up, huh? The stepladder finals should be
going on now.
Underway.
Yeah. We have Leclerc came in seventh a few weeks ago in the PBA 50 Lightning Strikes Open. 18th place finish in Johnny Petraglia BVL Open. And then today, I believe he had a 9th place finish in the national championships. I think that was out of 180 bowlers.
Yeah, they had a huge field.
Yeah. So that's a really good 3 weeks. 7th, 9th, and 18th against some of the better talent in his age field. So that's really good for him. Great bowling. And who do we got here? We've got, Walter Ray Williams, Michael Hoggins, Pete Weber. I can't read the other two guys.
Lenny Borsch Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just can't read it. It's too small.
Oh, sorry. Michael Hoggins, Tom Hess, Walter Ray, and yeah. So
that Hoggins guy, let me tell you, my dad's been watching him all week. I want to throw like that guy. I'm not throwing a hook anymore. I'm playing dead straight like this guy. Okay. He's been bowling well. He came second in one of them, and he made another match player step ladder, and now he's in the step ladder again. So obviously doing well.
The first match is Walter Ray against Lenny Borsch, and I don't believe it's been completed yet.
Who are you taking?
I mean, come on. You got to take Walter Ray.
I'm going to take Weber.
Oh, for the whole tournament? I thought you were talking about that match.
No, for the whole thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. Well, if you're taking Weber, I'm just going to go with...
Who do you think you are? I am.
Let's see. Oof.
You got to take Walter Ray. Just pick him.
All right, fine. He is the GOAT.
Yeah. I got to take Weber. Wire-to-wire leader.
Yeah.
Boom.
For sure. But Leclerc's been doing pretty good. Top 10, like you said.
Yeah, 9th, 18th, and 9th, or 7th, 18th, and 9th. 3 weeks, 3 different centers against the top talent. I mean, he's doing really well. Got to give him credit. He's obviously probably the best bowler. I think he's the best bowler ever came out of here. I know I'm a little young, but come on.
Yeah.
I know Kenny Hall was great.
Yeah. But
Brian Leclerc is just
who's made TV on the PBA tour.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, no, I'm saying who has other than him made TV.
Yeah. He's excellent.
And he was the player of the year or rookie of the year in PBA 50?
He was player of the year, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe he was player of the year. He's just good.
Yeah.
And he just throws it good. If people are watching on how to throw it, watch him.
He's pretty good.
He's very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
All right. So then PBA playoffs. A lot of professional action going on right now.
Yeah, we have a ton of professional action. It's a little bit back to the old days.
Yeah.
We're not really going to get into anything tonight because it's big season finale. We're going to talk a little bit just about bowling in general.
Yeah,
and take
except
questions.
you have a lot of stuff written down for the playoffs here.
Yeah, well, I do my homework. You complain because I don't prepare enough, but I prepare one time and I get yelled at for preparing too much.
Well, one of the things I wanted to bring up was this Simonson debacle that went down during the playoffs this weekend. I think it must have been Saturday, I think, during the playoffs.
It was because when we were on Sunday, Jacob, actually, Butter was at the center we were at because they were bowling in Connecticut. So
Yeah.
all the pros were over there, and we saw Jake was there.
Your buddies now, Jake. It's you and Jake. Your buddies now. You.
No, I'm pretty sure they call him Butters. They call him Butters. It's Jake. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Jacob was there. Jacob with a K. He was there. And so he was there prior to bowling O'Neill and after he bowled O'Neill.
He came back.
Yeah.
And like
his buddy was bowling. That's
I was
why.
pretty surprised. Like, so I know that. He's friends with what's his first
Bruce
name?
Hall's son, Andrew Hall.
Andrew Hall, yeah. Redhead.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. He bowled out the Masters in Reno this year. But what was I going to say? I was pretty impressed. Like, I don't know that I could go lose a national tournament. First of all, be in a national tournament on TV.
Let's get it straight. You got to be in it first. You got to be in it to win it.
Just go lose a national tournament and then
come back.
He
like
looked
nothing.
totally like nonchalant, like no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Just walked right back into the bowling alley like it didn't even matter. I was super impressed.
Sure, he got paid pretty well, anyways. He gets paid for it, so hey.
I know he's on national paid staff. I get it, but like, I was just impressed by his attitude.
It's very interesting because O'Neill said that was like the worst, most uncomfortable experience he's felt in a while, and he still was able to pull it out.
Yeah. Well, speaking of worst, uncomfortable, and bad attitude, let's talk about Anthony Simonson for a few minutes here. He displayed
unsportsmanlike conduct.
I mean, listen, it's not like Pete Weber-esque, but like
I think it's worse. I haven't seen Pete Weber on TV enough for myself, but I mean, I thought it was worse.
He did some bad things in the past, but this was just very whiny behavior on Simonson's part. And we'll play some of this here, or we'll just let it play through and see what you think.
Simon.
I mean, I don't know why I expect anything different at any place we bowl at, because everything's the same. I'm not going to shoot at the rack when the pins are touching.
Yeah. I didn't know where he was going there, but it's like he's got a problem with carry everywhere he goes, it sounds like.
Strike percentage, Kyle.
Yeah.
He didn't even watch that one, and he still repped.
We'll turn away from that one.
I don't know. It was very interesting. He just seemed like he was upset.
Yeah, he just totally steps off this one.
Bringing 10 pin.
I'm impressed that he knew that it was going to happen.
Anthony, the 8 seed based on a points list heading into this event.
Straight lane.
And he's still
blames the lane.
displeased.
I mean,
well, I mean,
what are we in? Like,
complain about the lane all
you know, we're going to go to his
boards
bowling
left and
center,
left to 4-pin.
Vegas, and I'm going to say
First time he came back in 2016. The Roth Holman PBA doubles.
The rack in the 7th frame where I have 4-pin. I can see the 5-pin sitting down. How am I try to hit the pocket there? I'm going to wrap 10. So I have to try to shove it up the lane. I think it's about time to look for another career.
Career change from Anthony Simonson. It's announced here, folks. Well, all right. It was announced.
Breaking news.
Yeah, announced last week or this past weekend. But yeah, so he was complaining that he could see the 5-pin sitting, like he was sitting in his chair or whatever, and he could see the 5-pin offset. And he took all 4 re-racks, while Larson, who he was bowling with, took none.
Now, Don Auger, watching the show, says they play him up as the new bad boy.
Yeah.
Do you think he played it up for TV?
I don't know. I mean, why would you put yourself into that mentality to potentially get yourself worked up and lose the match? Right?
It's a good point. Jack
You're there to actually win. This is, it's real life. It's not like you're playing a part on TV. Right,
but I mean, still, they want to create some kind of drama or controversy, and he is like, if Pete's not going to be there, like Pete said, you whether you like me or hate me, you still watch. I mean, that's like they're trying to portray him as kind of because he's young, he has that attitude.
Yeah, maybe
it's a possibility.
Well, but Randy Peterson didn't like it at all. He went off on him.
I mean, I guess like I've done my fair share of things.
Both of us at this table have been pretty bad. We're not national players either.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different when you go out to different stops everywhere. just because I mean, you still like you are having a chance to bowl out for $100,000, buddy. You don't want to bowl it. I'll take your seat. I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
I don't care if the pins are offset or not. You're gonna give me a chance for $100,000. I'll take it.
Yep.
And like I think Randy Peterson said, he's taking it for granted what the game of bowling has given to him, which he is 100%.
Yep.
So I think that he just needs to cool his jets.
Well, cool his jets for his own sake. I mean, you're only getting. Listen,
unfortunately,
from an experience. I'll tell you, from an experienced angry person, the more you get angry, the worse you bowl.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing the chairs were bolted down this weekend.
I was on extremely good behavior.
I think I was semi all right too.
But I also wonder if because he's now in the ownership role, he thinks like he knows, well, my machines don't run like that, or my machines are always on spot. You know what I mean? Like, you think that had anything to do with it? That he's like some good proprietor or something?
I mean, I guess I don't think his center is that big.
No, it's like 8 lanes or something.
Okay, so I mean, how hard is it to maintain 8 lanes? And I don't know. It's more of a bar life kind of thing.
I know.
So it's a little bit different, but I don't know.
I'm just wondering
when
if
I go places,
if that entered into his mentality.
Usually, if you go places, I mean, I'm sure you think of it because you're around it enough where it's like, these machines don't run that well, or it's kind of, this and that. But I mean, I don't really go into it and say, well, the topography's off, so I can't strike here. That's kind of what he was actually saying.
Yeah.
Why else would I not strike? Because then if I stuff her up the land and then it's offset, I mean, come on.
Right.
You got to bowl on what's given to you. And it's match play. So it's not like he's got to beat 200 people and he hit that pair. He's bowling against one guy on the same pair, which the other guy shot like what? 2 something. I'm assuming the score was.
So actually what happened at the end of that first game, which is when he was cranky,
maybe he didn't get enough sleep with the time change.
He finished with a 238 or 236 or something, and then Larson could have struck out for 279. He changes balls in the first shot of his 10th frame, and he needs 7 to win, and leaves a 2-8-10 and wins.
Oh,
so I mean he won, but he only won by like 6 or 8 pins. So
he's still won.
Yeah, but it's not like Simonson was off by,
Yeah, you shoot 238 and you're going to wind it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, get over yourself.
Yeah, it's like walking into your house on a house shot and you average 230 and you complain. You know what I mean? Like, same type of thing. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Was that I thought it was kind of funny to watch him kind of have a little meltdown.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more, especially since he's representing other brands too, right? He gets paid by multiple different brands, and they're watching that on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Billy O beat Butter.
Yep.
It was kind of interesting. We saw him at the tournament, gets beat by Billy O, and then he's right back.
I'm not saying Billy didn't beat him, but Butter flipped a big split, right, to lose that match.
Yeah, something happened like that, but it wasn't. Obviously, now we're gonna get into. My next thing is the pattern not going to favor the lefties at all. There's not that many. I think there was only 2 anyways. So lefty love is not being represented in the PBA Tour this week. But when you get past 42 feet, it becomes hard for lefties to compete.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring my tiny violin.
I'm just saying, man, he threw a split. I think a little unfair, Kyle. Let's make it a little more fair. Make it a little more fair.
Did I just hear that? It's unfair? What's unfair about it?
The righties can play in the inside part of the lane because it's eat, and that's what they're used to doing. If you're gonna pick a pattern, I don't mean unfair, but what I mean is give everybody at least a chance. I mean, you're taking lefties out of play at 44 feet.
So you think the pattern should always be a certain length?
No, but if you're bowling with no qualifying and it's strictly match played based on points, at least make it medium length, so that way everybody has a fair shot at it.
I see what you're saying. So
that's all I mean. Like when it gets past 40 feet,
when it's not an at-large type of thing, it should be an average length pattern.
Right. I mean, they're taking they took 16 players.
It's fair across the board.
Right. Don't make it super short to give the lefties a super advantage to play straight because that's what they want to do.
If you want to speak more generally, it doesn't have to just be lefties. It could be righties that don't hook it like normal do.
Right. But I'm just saying, typically the lefties like to play a little straighter. That's all.
Yeah.
So you're catering more to the lefties in that situation. When you go longer, you typically cater to the guys who have some bigger hands. Yeah, you get it. But I'm just for the viewer, Kyle.
Yeah, for the viewer.
So why don't you go in the middle, go 40 to 42 feet,
sure.
make it medium, Not saying it's I didn't mean unfair, but like give the guys a shot. I don't expect. Unfortunately, I don't expect the two lefties to do anything, and Butterfield's already out. So.
Yeah. Although he was doing just fine.
Yeah, I mean,
like he was basically tracking to mop O'Neill up. Like you said, he was not bowling well, and then he threw a big split, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean it happens, but I'd like to see more medium length. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know what the guys on tour think, because I don't even know if there's a buy-in for this at all. So Austin brought the clip up of him, but I don't even know if there's a buy-in for this tournament because there's no match play or there's no anything really. Ooh.
He definitely tugged it though. I mean, look at that. He missed it by 2 or 3.
He's wheeling it pretty good. I mean, he's pretty. The pros are obviously really good. At what they do, and they can do a lot of different things. But I'd rather see it be 40 to 42 feet.
Sure.
That's all.
I mean, just having it mid-length, just for the sheer fact that it's in the middle to get any. Yeah, any.
There's multiple angles of the pocket. You might be able to play a little deeper. You might play a little straighter. Here, you got to. I feel as if you got to play a little deeper. Now we'll see what Svensson does because he's two-handed and he gnaws on it like chicken dinner. And he typically throws urethane. So we'll see if he throws reactive. I know he's said he's been working on it in some of the videos, but that's my take on that. Unfair. No lefty love.
Thank God.
Not picking Svensson to win the whole thing.
Svensson.
Yep. Even though he's probably gonna be out in the next round. Not going away from the lefties.
Okay. You're not going to go with our boy Billy O.
I mean, if I had to take a second, I'm going to pick Billy O. But lefty love, baby. Don't back down.
Don't back down.
So,
what about, I don't know. I like Lavoie, though. I mean, he's been the silent killer lately.
Take whoever you want. I'll take the field of lefties.
Wait, did he make it? Yeah, he made it by Dick, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm taking the field of lefties. You know who that is? Butterf and Svensson. But if you do want to watch it, it is coming up May 1st at 11:30 a.m. And you're going to have Chris Vi, the number 2 seed, versus I think it's Chris Azcona. Can't remember his first name, but he's the 15 seed. And then you'll have the 7 seed, which is a good match, Prather versus 10 seed EJ Tackett. And Prather is a champion of this event 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago with COVID? I can't remember.
I think so.
And then there's upcoming matches on May 2nd. The Rebel, number 3 seed, Doherty versus 14 seed New York Rochester guy, Jason Sterner. Then number 6, Svensson against Chris Cooley. The 11 seed, the matchup of the foreigners.
Don Alger says Lavoie is such a professional. I agree.
Simon should take a page out of his book. Chris Vi is best on tour. Changed my mind. Don't need to. Guy's good. Guy's really good.
I would have to disagree that he's the best on tour right now. Come on.
Who's better than Chris Vi? He's made 6 in a row majors, TV shows. The dude's always in it. Pick another guy. Go. That's right. He's so smooth. He is the new two-hander style. If I was to teach two-handed, I would teach people how to bowl like him. Not Belmo. Belmo's got the little hop step. I feel like people can get out of control with that. Vi is super smooth. He repeats shots really well.
I agreed with you before. I told you I think the hop step is no good. I think Kyle Troop and Vi both have the best two-handed style. Yeah. If it had to be done.
I think maybe you should. But in case you're wondering on what they're bowling on, they're bowling on Carmen Salvino, 44 feet, 29.4 milliliters, and it is a 2.5 to 1 ratio. There it is right there. It is pretty far for lefties. Pretty loaded. Got to probably see a lot of strong equipment come out of play. Probably not as
They're playing pretty straight, though, some of the guys. Some of them were playing deep, and some of them were playing pretty straight, surprisingly.
Yeah. They're just good.
Yeah.
We bowled on a harder pattern this week.
True. And they bowled better than us. So
yeah, they're very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did talk about the lefty disadvantage already.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, let's get into our little year in review, or 12 weeks in review.
Our 3-month review.
Yeah.
It's our 3-month anniversary.
So, as most of you guys know, we talked about it already. This is our season finale. So basically, we're sticking to the bowling season, at least our bowling season up here, which I assume is most people's bowling seasons. And this is our second to last week. Next week, we can't make the show work, so this will be our, whatever. It's my fault.
That's right.
This is our season finale tonight, and then we'll be back next season. So we are taking a bit of time off, but we're going to bring a lot of stuff to you over the summer.
We're going to try to bring some new content, some new ideas, and hopefully next year we'll have a little bit more ironed out idea of where we want to go with.
Yeah, which is also something we need your help with too. So if you guys want to send us what you want to see on the live show, see what or we want to hear from you what you guys want to see on the YouTube channel. So send that to us via the email. But we also have some highlights that we want to bring your way. Some stuff that we talked about amongst ourselves about what we thought was some fun stuff, like our very first episode, which was I don't want to say it was horrible, but like you can just tell the difference between the first episode and all the others of like quality and
banter. Talking.
Anthony was basically in his shell.
I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to act. Now we're getting a little bit better, and it's because of the viewers. The viewers love me.
They do. Yeah, they made you come out of your shell, hatched out of your egg.
Sure.
And
what do you want to say?
Now you're gonna fly out of the nest. I don't know, but so we're gonna play some clips of some of our different highlights for the year or 3 months. And this first one here is from show number 1. First bowler to earn $1 million. Think about that. 70 years ago, 70 to 60 years ago, he was the first bowler to earn $1 million, which is pretty impressive.
Especially in the 70s.
No. Sorry, Jack Scaccia. Most of the people that are watching know who Jack is, Anthony's dad, and he's trying to bust his way into the podcast.
There he is.
He doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Down Lane Podcast. YouTube. He's old, folks. He has no idea what he's doing.
There is a note on the door. Do not disturb. Walked right in.
I guess that's typical.
Oh yeah, no, I fully expected to be mooned or whatever. That's great.
We haven't got a second one of those though. I'm kind of surprised.
I know. I can't believe that he hasn't just strolled in.
We have asked him to be on the show multiple times.
Yeah, he just absolutely refuses.
Yeah, it's sad when.
At least we haven't gotten our eviction notice yet. Like getting kicked out of the bowling alley.
Okay, yeah.
Or do you just keep throwing them away?
Who? What?
The eviction notice from your dad.
No, yeah, he just yells at me about the hats every week.
Yeah, but that was my favorite part about that was the apron, and like.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's working.
I know. It's amazing. It's hilarious. So the next one was show number 2. We're not going through all 12 shows. It just happens to be what it is.
What was what's it called? Sticked out in our brain.
Yes. Yeah.
What was sticking out?
Yeah. The highlights, as they call them, Anthony.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Sorry. So this was episode number 2. And we happened to have a big guest that day. Bill O'Neill was on, and this was one of our favorite moments. And this was also these two happened to also be in the opening credits, so you guys all have seen these multiple times. So let's get into a little bit of predictions here. So I think I know who you're going to predict for the tournament of champions. I hope you pick yourself anyway. I think I would imagine you bowl pretty good. But I think for the Players Championship, I feel comfortable with THB. We haven't seen it Saturday, but
you would.
I picked him to win the regional, so I got lucky. Anthony, who do you have on the Players?
I'm gonna take. I'll just make sure you get this in the camera. You got to have the lefty love. You got to go Jacob Butter. Got to go
No,
lefty.
we're talking about the players. That's tournament champions. Okay, so we know
this
who.
weekend. That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
You all excited about it.
I got so excited about the sign.
up, and I'm like, wait, what did I miss?
Well, no. I actually.
don't think there's any lefties in that show.
Yeah. No. I am gonna say it again because I told everybody I'm taking the lefty this week, Anthony Simonson. That's actually, it's a double way sign.
That's a veteran podcast move. That's his like second episode.
Notice
That's a
how
veteran
he
move
told me
to be able to switch
That's
it up
right.
like that, and that was good.
Funny enough, actually, yeah, absolutely. I'm
You
switching
can
it up.
kinda speed every
Thank you.
while.
Yeah, every once in a while, I get lucky.
Oh man. Oh my goodness, that was good. That was a good time. Yeah. The other thing Bill did was he said that I sucked at praying. I put that out on the YouTube today and the Twitter because I said I prayed against Tom Brady. And
Oh yeah, he did tell you that you were horrible at it.
yeah. Or I stink at praying. That's what he said. Yeah.
You're pretty
was
bad at a
fun.
lot of things, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you were super hardcore about throwing that sign up, and it was just the wrong.
I know I wasn't
tournament.
listening. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't listening. Guy's a good guy. Bill was like, hey,
Yeah,
where are you going with this?
Don, you're absolutely right. Bill O'Neill is a true gentleman, and he was going to be very nice, but then we opened the door for some serious dogging on Anthony, which was fun. Yeah,
It's all right. That's why I'm the people's favorite.
So our next highlight is actually a lot more recent. Show number 10, and this is from our interview with Danielle McEwen. And let's see. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is when Kyle goes off his rocker.
The only time we ever see
Speaking of
that.
next time, when you're in Albany, we have
Oh my
we have
God.
homework for you. Let me ask you a quick question.
You're
before we let
already
you go.
upset.
All right, so you're younger than me and you're older than Anthony. I'm not going to say your age, but that's true because I mean information's online.
You know how old I am?
Yes, he's my brother-in-law. Of course, I know how old he is. So
I have no idea. how
have
old
you
you
heard
are.
of Supermarket Sweep?
Do you know how
Oh
old
my
your sister
god!
See, thank
Are
you.
kidding me?
Thank you.
I am so old.
Kyle, you're just old, man.
Nobody
You're
knows
just
guys
getting
are
old.
freaking kids.
You don't know anything
All right.
to start about.
Listen, it's a game show. You're gonna have to look it up. Anyway, when you guys are all in Glens Falls, I need you to get you and Liz and a couple other ladies.
You're asking. Be nice.
No, okay, you're right. I'm asking nicely. We want to play another
Be very
game show
demanding there.
called Supermarket Sweep the Rack. All right. So, maybe Thursday after practice or before practice or something, we might need to take up some of your time. We're going to play Supermarket Sweep the Rack up in Glens Falls in the parking lot of the bowling alley. It's happening. Will you do that for us?
I didn't even
How does
know
this
what
work?
it was.
I don't
Uh,
understand.
we know what it is.
Yeah, no, we're going to run into a grocery store. We're going to pick a piece of produce and we're going to go bowl in the parking lot of Glens Falls.
I'm in.
Yeah!
I'm going.
Are you kidding me?
Did you see that reaction?
She was excited about it. I
Yes.
thought it was like the
This kid
weirdest.
was scared to do it. He was so afraid. She's totally in. All right. We're
Let's
going to
do
put
it.
3 or 5 frames, and whoever has the highest score wins. Yeah. Danielle's in. Yeah.
I like it.
I better make sure my scorekeeping is on.
All right. I don't care what the guys up in Glens Falls say.
I cannot believe she semi-agreed to that.
Oh, yeah. It's happening. We've got like a month to plan. It's like the tournament's a month away,
You can plan it and just tell me when to show up.
just like everything else.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, man.
I still don't
So-
understand how it's going to work.
What do you mean?
Where are we going to get the produce from?
There's a supermarket across the street.
So we're all
Literally.
going to run in there.
Yeah.
We're going to run in there with like a timer, like 5 minutes, and you got to go pick out something from the produce section.
Yep.
Does a smoothie count
Are you going to be able to knock pins over with a smoothie?
with the bottle? Yeah.
Then whatever you want.
I got to grab an asymmetric piece of cantaloupe.
You're
Be a little bit soaked that day.
gonna have time to measure its mass bias and its radius of gyration.
I'll bring the determinator with me in the back of my truck.
Spin it up. All right. I don't even remember what this next one is from. I don't know which one this is. I got to bring. We'll just pop it up and see what happens because it's not
Bring
labeled.
it.
What about Danielle's mustache?
Whoa.
He shaved it. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, this is the
The
stash
power
comment.
of the stash, and you get rid of it going into the biggest tournament. You have got to be kidding me.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Get me a Kit Kat bar, Kyle, and give me a break. That was the stupidest thing I saw on TV all week, okay? Can't believe he got rid of the mustache. I'm a little upset myself. I was looking forward to seeing it, and it wasn't there, and I said, the caterpillar's gone.
The caterpillar is gone.
I mean, why would you shave your mustache before a tournament?
I don't know, especially that one.
I don't remember when I talked about that because I don't remember much.
Yeah.
But if you're going to a tournament and you almost just won, or you did win,
With the stash.
and then you get rid of the caterpillar. Now, I understand if it metamorphoses into a butterfly, but there's no way that a mustache changes its form.
Oh my goodness.
I was upset about that.
Wow.
I still am.
What I'm upset about is I didn't even think about it until Austin sent me that clip. That we should have done a montage of your stupid comments, like non-chicken dinner and Kit Kat bar.
There's a lot of those, especially during the live streaming. There was a lot.
Yeah.
My sister wrote them. Your wife, my sister, wrote them down and sent them to me. She's like, "What are you gonna say next?" I was like, "I don't know. Whatever comes to my mind. I really don't really have a filter.
Yeah. You don't.
Just what you see is what you get. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah. Jack Papow wants to know if you're allowed to surface the produce.
Depends on how much of the diameter you want to take off. I mean, if I'm going to hit 500 with my piece of lettuce,
you're gonna be down to the core real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to be down to that really small stem at the bottom. I'm not going to might not knock the pins over.
Man.
What else? Did you get all my hats in there?
I got one more. This is I mean, there's not that many because you only had like 4 or 5 hats, but this is good. This is a good one.
That's going to take care of him for
it started it all.
At least
People
a
didn't
year,
even know it at the time,
right?
But this started it all right here.
He plays his cards right.
Yeah. You got to remember that they're also sponsored too, so they're already making.
No, I know, but I mean that's like extra money. I mean, I know he probably spends a lot of money on his hair product. Yeah, I have it gold every day. They like my hat. Thanks, everyone.
Dude, we love your hat. This is Anthony's big fishing hat. Is this a new one or is this?
This is not my fishing hat. My beach hat.
Your beach hat.
This is my beach hat. This is for you, Mitch, down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Well, shout out to Mitch down in Jacksonville. Nice. What's so good? When you look at me like this, you actually look like an Amish person.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. To be honest with you, I look like an Amish guy.
I want to call you Jedediah or something. I don't know what to say.
I need more. I need more beard. I need
Yeah,
more. But
sure.
yeah,
I expect you to have like suspenders and like rolled up jeans.
That's next week. Don't give it away.
Great. I just want to apologize that you have entered into a world of stupidity. The reason why we have these dumb hats on is, well, for me, it's our 10th show ever. We're brand new at this. So we've got streamers. I've got a party hat.
He thinks it's our birthday. It's not our birthday. Not even close. And I have to wear a hat because I wore one a few weeks ago and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
So we had to put a fez on. They asked
I'm just
for the fez.
feeling a little left out that I didn't get the memo. I could wear a full hat. But
Kyle, are you kidding me?
If you want to run and go grab a hat, we'll sit and wait. I mean, our viewers will wait. You have no idea.
Are you kidding me? I want to get a hat. Horrible at this, Kyle.
I'm bad at this. Your host, Kyle Haines, and with me is the assistant to the host, Anthony Scaccia. He is really excited tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that hat.
I'd like to thank the viewer who sent this to me through Kyle.
That's right, the wife of the host.
I'm not supposed to tell people.
Well, it happened. It is what it is. Yeah, thanks, Stephanie, for the awesome hat. That was amazing. You look like an idiot, but
I thought I looked really good. I went out to the snack bar and people were like, "What are you doing?" I'm thinking next year that I get a different shirt with a matching hat.
I don't know. Sure, whatever. But as long as the hats keep coming, that's all that matters.
It's gonna be tough because it's tough to find a good hat nowadays. Quality. Not too much.
Just nowadays.
Yeah.
The quality's really dropped off.
There's a lot of there's a lot of people from China who make the hats. It's not as good. I don't want to put just anything on this old noggin.
I'm sorry.
What's so funny about that? I just want a good hat, man.
Oh my goodness.
Well, because Kyle can't talk, that was the last little clip we had. But
That was the last clip.
what did we cover
Oh man.
in the pod in DLP? There's no just DLP Down Lane Podcast. I get that wrong every week. So we talked about bowling balls, why and when we use them and what they are and what's different. Lane patterns, how they affect your game, different ratios about it, volumes, length, how we measure it, how we determine how to play the lane. And those two kind of went in together. Then we had topography last week. What is it? How it can affect your game and how to kind of combat it. Not combat it, but how to figure it out. Then we had practice with a purpose. That was Kyle's favorite because he took all those drills and didn't do any of them while he was working on his arm swing.
That's not true. I literally did the 1-step drill and the no-step drill.
Oh, well, excuse me for being
Thanks for
incorrect.
not paying attention.
I don't pay attention. And then building an arsenal. And anything else that we had? Bill O'Neill, Daniel McEwen, this show. Fantasy bowling was cool.
Oh yeah, fantasy bowling.
Yeah, that was cool.
The first episode, I think we just talked about a bunch of stuff.
We did it. We did that.
That was basically all it was.
But
yeah, and then coming up this summer, while we're on hiatus, as they call it in the biz, we're gonna
apparently we're business now.
No, the biz,
Okay, whatever.
the industry, right?
Continue on.
We're gonna try to bring vlogs of our tournaments, whatever we're bowling in. Definitely nationals, obviously. Whatever other tournaments that we'll be participating in. Maybe a little bit of Thursday nights, which are all sport or at the very maximum challenge shots. We'll definitely be doing ball reviews when they come out with their summer releases.
Yeah, those should be in July.
Yep.
We're hoping to see one a little bit sooner. We'll probably have
They've already had a couple of what are they?
They'll probably have
entry level releases.
Yeah, they usually do that right around this time because they stick around for the full year. But they might have another release late May, early June. 'Cause sometimes they do have those. And then we should be doing the July and the August ones is when the season starts to kick up. So we should have those. What else we got?
Practice drills and tips.
Yeah, we got a new practice tool coming in. We can do a little bit of a review on. It's called the Orb.
Hopefully it'll be here eventually.
In the year. Ordered it April 16th and haven't heard a lick from it. So don't know what's going on with that. And then we're going to do some product showcases, we call them.
Yes. Excited about that.
We're not going to do reviews on them necessarily, but maybe some reviews on cleaners, what the difference between different Abralon pads are, some other stuff out there, product review showcases, not review. Well, kind of a mixture of both, but
yeah,
showing you guys what we use and what else is out there.
Yeah. There's not just Abralon like we talked about before, and there's 100 different ball cleaners. There's different towels. There's microfiber. There's chamois. There's everything out there that you could use. Different tape, even. I mean, if you like to use different tape or thumb tape versus thumb hole tape, you know what I mean? So many different things, or I guess you should call it finger tape. But yeah, how to surface the ball reviews we talked about. I don't know. It's endless, really. I mean,
possibilities are endless.
Plus, our challenge,
Supermarket Sweep the Rack.
That's coming up when the PWBA is here in June. So that'll be released after that. And then our challenge to the proprietors, which your dad and Art are the first after we're done with the show here.
And they want to bowl us.
Just normal?
I don't know.
Okay. That's the challenge.
Okay.
So anyway.
There's no challenge when the big dog's in the house.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
So yes, Mitch, we actually did talk to somebody about the exercise routines, and that is in the works as well. No nailed down schedule, but it'll have to be. Well, maybe we'll do something recorded, or it might be on a live show next season. But we have actually talked to a physician, as a matter of fact, about the exercises that you can do specific to bowling. So yeah.
Any tips for bowling on U.S. Open pattern number 4?
I've never bowled on it, so I
no.
couldn't even.
I hate to tell you, Mitch, but we're not going to be bowling on that until July 15th. Because
you got it on the schedule?
That's we're having a little Masters / playoff, and I decided to pick one from. There was a criteria in our rules where we want to use something from the Masters, so I've decided to pick that one because the scores were the highest.
Yeah,
we don't need anything too hard.
Well, they were highest for them, but it was still less than 2-1.
Oh well, that's what I mean. Like
so
we're
still going to be pretty darn hard here.
Plenty, yeah, plenty.
And Mitch wants the first ever DLP Invitational tournament. Why, are you flying in, Mitch? So yeah, there's a lot coming up over the summer, and then also we'll be obviously planning our live show season over the hiatus and over the summer.
Whatever the heck that is.
Hiatus is a break.
Why'd you say break?
Because it's what you say in the biz, Anthony.
This is what I'm talking about, people. Kyle tries to be cooler than he actually is.
Mitch said it'll make the trip. It's coming up.
All right, Mitch. Whoa.
Any tips on where to find these hats? Jack Papow wants to know.
Well, it's really hard. You really have to go to stores. I got this hat in Ocean City. I don't know if it was a souvenir store, but it just caught my eye with the.
Yeah, it was your everyday beach store. Austin's got the definition for you up on the screen for hiatus. Can't read it, but he's got it up there.
Yeah, I can't read it. But no, Jack, you really just got to make sure that you're getting quality. That's all you got to do. Just don't put anything on your noggin, all right? Yeah. So, what do you think, Kyle?
Well, honestly, I think I would love to say thank you to everybody that actually tunes in and watches us. It's been a fun 3 months. I have had to deal with you throughout it, so it's been a painful, fun 3 months. No, it's been a good time. I appreciate you sitting across the table from me and providing. I
have a lot of time on these every week. I'm always prepared.
You spend enough time. But no, I appreciate you sitting across the table from me and spending the time to do this.
You know who you should really appreciate? Mr. Austin VanBuren.
And let me get there, man.
I'm just going to jump the gun.
Or then you say it. You do it.
Nah, you're the host.
All right, then we really want to thank Austin VanBuren, our producer, who is getting well. None of us are getting anything from this other than just sitting here and talking about bowling for an hour. But excuse me. But yeah, we just want to say thank you to everybody involved, Austin, Anthony, and of course your dad, as always, for allowing us to be in the bowling alley and then the pro shop, taking up space and doing this awesome show.
My time.
Your time?
Well, yeah, because I could be drilling bowling balls right now.
That's true. Wait till we're in the heart of the season next year, and I'm
gonna have to be here till like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
and get back at 6 just so I can get everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then of course, thank you to my family for allowing me to break away early and actually do this, because it's a lot more than just 1 hour of a show. There's a lot more preparation and leaving early and getting the equipment set up, because this is an actual pro shop, so we actually bring in a table and we have to set up all the equipment, and maybe next year we'll set up a fake pro shop and have a studio. How's that sound?
I like my pro shop. It's starting to come to where I know where things are.
Mitch Young wants us on Sirius XM next year. So
does that cost money?
No, they pay us to be on there.
Do it. I'll go on every day.
Nice. All right. Well, if nobody's got any questions, I say let's
research.
Can I apply to be a research fact checker for the show? Why are you saying we got our facts wrong? No, you can apply at downlanepod@gmail.com.
Send us your resume.
That's right.
Just make sure if you guys have any questions over the summer that you email us.
Yeah.
If you
downlanepod@gmail.com.
If you guys can't find the answer or looking for questions or ball recommendations or anything like that, we can throw it in there. Did I not make any sense, Kyle?
No, you were just sounding very tired there. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to keep it even keeled right now because you're on another level.
I am. Well, in all seriousness, though, guys, we had a lot of fun over the last 12 weeks, and we hope you did too. And we will be seeing you next season. It'll be right in September at some point, probably after Labor Day, when the bowling season is underway. So please remember, like, subscribe, share with your friends, catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the YouTube, all of it. If you can't watch the show, you can always download it and listen on your favorite podcast outlet. And once again, thank you, Austin. You can hear us in the back room. Our producer. Thank you to Jack Scaccia, the proprietor of Town and Country Lanes. Anthony, another great season. Well, another great show. Season finale. High five.
The people doing middle each time.
And thank you to my family, Stephanie, Zach, and Ethan. Well, we're not going to see you next week, but we will see you next season. This is Down Lane Podcast. We'll bowl for food.